Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Del Mar Racetrack here on opening day of the fall meeting. It is Friday, the 10th of November, 2023. Gonna look at the seventh race from Del Mar, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the seventh from Del Mar, which is the Let It Ride Stakes. Going for a per $75,000 race for 3-year-olds here. We have a field of 6 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the turf course. Gonna take the number 3 horse here, Camilo, as a top selection. Well, let's go 3-4-6-2 in the superfecta. 3-4-6-2 super. Top selection 3 horse Camilo. This 3-year-old gelding more than ready. Jonathan Thomas trains, Flavian Pratt gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 7th of October at Woodbine. 7 furlongs off the turf on the Tapeta in a main special weight 78,000. And the horse went by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and he won for fun. He stalked all the way around the race course. He was a little bit wide, but he really had the turn of foot to win. First start around, one turn. I thought it was a very good race. Refreshing around 2 turns in this race, stepping up in class, not the world's toughest race. I think he's run races fast enough to win, and I think he could get a good trip from where he's drawn to find the winner's circle here today. His previous race was against some tough horses at Keeneland on the 20th of April, a mile and a main special weight. Those 3-year-old turf races at Keeneland can show up very tough in the spring. He finished second by 1 1/4 lengths. He was stupidly wide that day. He just couldn't get there late, but he ran his heart out. Not the world's worst race for him in defeat. Keep in mind, second place finisher Ocean City was the next start winner. And then I thought one of the best races at Gulfstream over the winter was that 18th of March race, going a mile and eighth in the main special weight. He finished fifth by 3 1/4 lengths. A lot of good horses ran in that race, I've noticed. And he just kind of stalked. He had a very wide post draw, but he needed something more late. But he ran his heart out there. He's training well on the Tapeta Turfway. Second off, I think he can get a good trip to win. I'm going to use him. I think the 4-horse Algiers for Doug O'Neill and Antonio Fresu could win. Most recently, they ran him the Eddie D. And, wet turf course, sprinting against some tough caliber sprinters. He was over his head. Back to a mile, back to this turf course. I think he could find some winning ways. He's been facing some tough horses on the circuit. He ran in the Del Mar Derby where he ran a disappointing ninth, 2 back. Ran in the Oceanside off the bench where he ran an okay third place finish. He needs something more, but I thought, he ran his heart out from where he was drawn. And then he ran in the William Walker Churchill Derby week, or post-Derby week, where he finished 6th by 3 lengths, never really showing up. He was a winner on the dirt at Maidan over the winter for the O'Neill string, and then ran horribly in the UAE Derby. But, he has hidden ability. He likes to turf. He won here nearly a year ago on this turf course sprinting. I'm going to give him a shot to come back to his winning ways at 4-1. Let's use him in the late pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Del Mar, so Let It Ride. Going to take the 3-horse Camilo. Give kudos to the 4-horse Algiers. 3-4-6-2 Super. 3-4 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.